If you need some help against Zhu Wu, then we've got you covered, but why not give it a go by yourself first and see how you get on. Zhu Wu is a multi-limbed ambushing monster that can swiftly vanish and reappear from seemingly impossible angles, as well as unleashing a relentless barrage of other attacks too. Its main weakness is ice damage, making an ice element weapon essential to make this fight easier. Its secondary weakness is poison, so if an ice weapon isn't available, go for this instead. You can also grab some frost lanterns in area 6 to get some frost pods for your slinger. Its weak points are its head, mouth and tentacles. Its head, mouth and larger tentacles are breakable, and its smaller tentacles are severable. Severing the 4 rear tentacles will reduce its range and damage, so if using a cut damage weapon, slice them up if you can. If you're using a blunt damage weapon, then aim for the head for powerful knockouts. Let's go over its mechanics and moves then. One of its attacks is its spike fan, where it raises one of its limbs as sharp spikes rapidly grow from it, and then it will slash forward and launch the spikes in a straight line towards the nearest target, so dodge sideways to avoid it. Zhu Wu also has a slam and 360 swipe where it grows a spiked club-like weapon out of one of its front 2 limbs, then slamming it down and swiping it across the ground in a spin attack afterwards, so keep your distance. Speaking of spins, it has another spin attack where its limbs take the shape of blades as it coils up and then spins rapidly, creating a large area of danger around itself. The monster can also turn itself inside out before pushing off the ground, propelling its spinning body towards you with its mouth exposed. This deals massive damage if you don't block it or dodge it, but it can also be stopped with a heavy strike towards its mouth whilst it's preparing the attack. It can also launch its body into the air to quickly reposition, and when landing it will immediately use a whirlwind attack. This has a very short window between landing and execution, so make sure you stay aware for this one. Zhu Wu can also use its limbs to launch into the air and send spikes in the direction it left the ground. The monster's slash attacks are not ones you're going to want to tank either, as it will form a blade on one of its limbs before propelling itself forward for a slash. It can also use a multi-slash attack where it forms 4 blades this time before using 4 swift attacks focused in front of it. Zhu Wu's longest reaching melee attack is where it forms a spear-like blade on one of its limbs, thrusting it forwards towards you. This hits hard, but it is extremely narrow, so sidestep or roll to dodge it. Its chop attack forms more blades on 2 of its limbs this time, before then chopping down with both blades in front of it. Finally, during the fight, Zhu Wu can also disappear into small cracks in the walls or the ground, and then reappear somewhere else nearby, and when it reappears, it often follows that up with an attack. So that's everything you need to know about the hunt against Zhu Wu, but if you still need help, then click the link below to check out the full written expert guide. Thanks for watching guys, good luck and happy hunting.